How social media is destroying your life. Social media is everywhere. It connects us, entertains us, and keeps us informed. Yet, despite all its benefits, social media is quietly destroying our lives in many ways. From rewiring our brains to changing how we feel and behave, the impact of social media goes deeper than you might think. Today, we'll explore what happens inside your brain when you use social media, show real-life examples of its negative effects, and offer simple, practical steps to take back control and live a happier, healthier life. What happens in your brain when you use social media? When you get a notification, whether it's a like, a comment, or a new follower, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is often called the brain's feel-good chemical because it produces pleasure and a sense of reward. It's the same chemical that your brain releases when you eat your favorite food, hear good news, or win a prize. Social media exploits this natural system. Every time you receive a notification, your brain experiences a little dopamine hit. This creates what scientists call a dopamine feedback loop. You get a small reward, feel good, and want more. So you keep checking your phone, scrolling, refreshing, hoping for another dopamine hit. However, this reward is fleeting. It doesn't give you lasting happiness or satisfaction. Instead, it can lead to a craving for more, similar to addiction. Over time, your brain needs more and more stimulation to get the same feel-good response. This is why social media can become so hard to put down. The effects on attention and sleep. But dopamine isn't the only way social media affect your brain. Constantly switching between posts, messages, and videos trains your brain to seek quick bursts of pleasure. This shortens your attention span and makes it harder to focus on long tasks like studying or working. Additionally, the blue light from your phone or tablet screen tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, even when it's late at night. This suppresses melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. Poor sleep then leads to fatigue, memory problems, and mood issues. Stress and anxiety. Social media can also increase stress and anxiety. Seeing negative news, cyberbullying, or feeling pressure to present a perfect image can activate your brain's stress response, increasing cortisol levels. High cortisol over time can damage your health and well-being. Real-life examples of social media's negative impact. Let's look at some real-world ways social media can harm your life. Loneliness and social comparison. Despite the fact that social media allows you to connect with hundreds or even thousands of people, it can actually make you feel more isolated. When you're constantly exposed to carefully curated images of influencers or celebrities traveling a world, attending glamorous events, or seemingly living perfect, carefree lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to them. These comparisons can create a sense of inadequacy or loneliness, especially if your own life feels mundane in comparison. Over time, this can negatively affect your self-esteem and lead to feeling soft disconnection, even though you're technically connected online. Lost time and decreased productivity. Many people severely underestimate how much time they spend on social media. You might intend to take a short break or plan to study for just an hour, but then get distracted by endless TikTok videos or Instagram reels. Before you know it, 2 hours shave past, and you haven't accomplished anything you planned. This kind of distraction can significantly affect your academic or work performance. Falling behind in tasks leads to increased stress and frustration, creating a cycle of procrastination and guilt that's difficult to escape. Physical health declines. Spending long hours sitting and staring at a screen often means you're not moving your body enough. A sedentary lifestyle, which social media encourages, can lead to weight gain, muscle weakness, and reduced energy levels. Over time, this lack of physical activity increases the risk of serious health issues such as obesity, cardiovascular disease, and even metabolic disorders. Moreover, poor posture from constantly looking down at your phone can also cause back, neck, and eye strain. Sleep problems and fatigue. Using your phone late into the night, especially for scrolling through social media, can interfere with your sleep. The blue light emitted by screens disrupts your body's natural sleep cycle by suppressing melatonin production, making it harder for you to fall asleep. Even if you do manage to sleep, the quality is often poor, leaving you tired, unfocused, and irritable the next day. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can impact both your physical and mental health, leading to more serious issues like anxiety, depression, or weakened immunity. Emotional stress and anxiety. Social media platforms often create unrealistic expectations. There's constant pressure to post perfect photos, gain likes, and maintain an appealing online persona. This drive for validation can be emotionally draining. Many people feel anxious about how they're being perceived online or worry about not keeping up with others' seemingly exciting lives, a phenomenon known as FOMO, fear of missing out. These feelings can lead to chronic stress, social anxiety, and a distorted sense of self-worth. It is based on online interactions rather than real-life experiences. How can you fix this? You can take small, simple actions to improve your mental health and well-being. Set time limits. One of the most effective ways to regain control over your social media habits is to set clear boundaries for how much time you spend online each day. Determine a reasonable daily limit, such as 30 minutes in the morning and another 30 minutes in the evening, and stick to it consistently. Most smartphones now offer built-in screen time tracking features or apps that can monitor your social media usage and send you reminders when you've hit your daily quota. By limiting your screen time, you free up more hours for productivity, relaxation, and meaningful in-person activities. Turn off notifications. Constant notifications, whether it's a like, comment, or story update, can interrupt your day and hijack your attention. These small alerts may seem harmless, but they redesign to pull you back into the app and trigger a dopamine response in your brain. By turning off non-essential notifications, you reduce these distractions and allow yourself to focus more deeply on whatever you're doing, whether it's work, study, or spending time with others. You'll also begin to check social media more intentionally, rather than out of habit or impulse. Focus on real relationships. While social media can help you stay in touch, it can never replace the depth and fulfillment of in-person relationships. Make a conscious effort to spend more time with family, friends, and your local community. Join clubs, sports teams, or volunteer groups that allow you to interact with others face-to-face. Engaging in real-life conversations, laughter, and shared experiences builds stronger emotional connections and has a more positive impact on your mental well-being than online interactions ever could. Practice mindfulness. Be aware of how social media affects your mood and mental state. If you catch yourself feeling anxious, jealous, sad, or overwhelmed while scrolling, pause and reflect on what's happening internally. Practice mindful awareness by taking a few deep breaths or stepping away from your screen. Consider engaging in mindfulness exercises such as meditation, journaling, or even a short walk in nature. These practices help you stay grounded, reduce stress, and improve your ability to manage your emotions. Remember, it's not real life. What you see on social media is often a carefully filtered and curated version of reality. People tend to share only their best moments, the vacations, successes, and happy milestones, while hiding their struggles, failures, and everyday challenges. Don't fall into the trap of comparing your entire life to someone else's highlight reel. Everyone faces ups and downs, and your life, complete with imperfections, is just as valuable and meaningful. By keeping this perspective in mind, you can engage with social media in a healthier, more balanced way. Why taking control matters. By managing your social media use, you will reduce anxiety and improve your mood, sleep better and feel more rested, increase focus and productivity, strengthen real-life relationships, build confidence and reduce stress. You have the power to change your life. Social media isn't bad in itself. It could be a useful tool to learn and connect. But when it controls you, it damages your brain, emotions, and life quality. Understanding the science behind it and recognizing its effects gives you the power to change. Start today. Put your phone down 10 minutes earlier tonight. Notice how you feel. Each small step brings you closer to a healthier, happier life, one beyond the screen. You deserve real joy and connection, and you can make it happen.